Hello friends and welcome. I'm VA Adam. Today's video is going to be a short one, but hopefully a useful one. I'm going to be showing you how to replace the wiper blades on my 1972 Buick Riviera. My old wiper blades were starting to streak a little, making it difficult to see when it rained. And I live in the UK, it rains all the time. I could have replaced the rubber, but I purchased a new assembly as I thought new assembly might be built to more modern standards, might work a little bit better than the originals. I've already changed driver's side, but I'm going to show you how we change passenger side, which is the same method. The replacements that I chose were Anco Vintage 2018s. They're really nice wipers and they use metal rather than plastic. They look really good, as you can see here. They match the originals really well in shape, size, and design. These wipers work really well with a variety of fittings, such as side pins, like we're going to use on the Riviera, bayonet, or hook. They come with adapters if you're using the bayonet or the hook. Now, the adapter is the only real criticism that I've actually got with these wipers, as they just look really cheap and nasty, and they're just plastic, and they don't really go with the wiper, and wouldn't really go with the arm either. I mean, perhaps their thinking here is that you would paint them. I don't know why they didn't just make them black, and I certainly don't know why they didn't just make them metal, because it would have gone way better with most bayonet or hook arms, which are, in my experience, normally black, as you can see here on my daily driver. Luckily for me, I won't be using the adapter because I've got side pin mounts, so I don't need to bother with them. But you guys might have the bayonet or the hook mount, and you might need to use these adapters. And so I wanted to let you know, because this may influence your decision on whether to get these wipers. So here you can see the driver's side one fitted already, and it looks really, really great. It is really shiny compared to the old ones, and it is very shiny against the arms, but at some point I'm actually going to take the arms off, polish them up, and just really bring back the shine so that they blend in a little bit better. If you don't want to replace the entire wiper and you instead just want to replace the rubber, then that is really easily done, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what you look for is on the end of the wiper there are two small tabs, and this is what holds the blade in place. So you simply squeeze these two tabs together and just pull towards you, and you'll notice that the rubber blade will start to slide out. You just slide it all the way out of the arm and then just fit the new one in until it clicks back in place. And that's it if you want to just change the rubber. So now let's have a look at how to fit the actual wipers themselves. So here you can see the old one on the passenger side. They're held in by this small tab that you can see just here. This tab goes through this hole, it folds underneath the pin, and then it's riveted on the other side here. The tension of the tab against the pin is what holds the wiper in place, and there's a small recess on the pin that actually keeps this tab held in place. You'll see that later when we actually take it off. So what we need to do is we need to release the tension on this tab so that we can slide the wiper off of the pin. And luckily, this is very easily done. All that we need is a simple tool like a flat-headed screwdriver. You could also use a plastic tool if you wanted, such as a dashboard removal tool. So simply place the tool underneath the space here with the tab, and then you just slowly twist the tool in order to bend the metal tab up. You don't need to bend it very far, just take your time and just bend it until it's about this amount. So this bend will allow you to be able to push the tab downwards and then release the pressure on the arm. So let's push the tab down, and as you can see, as we wiggle the wiper off, it just pops off of the pin here. So once this is done, just slide the wiper all the way off of the pin, and then you can actually see on the pin here the recess that I mentioned earlier, and this is where the tab was actually held in. So here's the new wiper that we're going to fit. The wiper does actually have two orientations. One here you'll notice with the tabs that release the blade, and the other end doesn't have the tabs. I'm actually going to fit it in the same way that the old blade was, with the tabs on the passenger side or closest to us. I don't actually know if the different orientations do actually make a difference. I mean, maybe the blade is curved in a particular way. If you guys know, please do put it in the comments below because I'd be interested to know. The blade on the other side is actually in the opposite orientation. Now, that might just be because somebody changed it at one point and didn't notice or didn't care and fitted it in a different way and they ended up in opposite orientations. But what I've done for now is I've just kept it as it was when I took the old wipers off. So you might just want to check that on the wipers that you've got on your car when you're changing them because the orientation may make a difference. So we just put the new wiper over the pin. We start to push down to apply a bit of pressure and you'll just feel it click and hear it click into place. And that's it. The new wiper's fitted. The tab will hold it in place, give it a little wiggle to make sure that it's firmly on there. And now you can enjoy streak-free wiper motion on your car and you'll be able to see where you're going much easier. Another little tip is to use a little bit of Rain-X on the screen. Rain-X is a fantastic product. Lots of people use it. I use it myself, and it really does actually make a difference to the windscreen. Just be careful to use it in the right way. Be sure to watch some videos on YouTube on how to apply it correctly, and it will make a real difference to the visibility when you're driving along. So thank you guys so much for watching, as always. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and until next time, this is V8 Adam signing off.